Testing. Right, good. Hello everybody and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. It is good to see the sound is working, unlike the previous episode which was an absolute disaster, although actually some people liked it. So thank you to everybody with those very kind words. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the store first of all, and we're going to replace it with something much bigger. We have the JCB Loadle by Ross N Mods, and there's actually a 5,000 litre bucket in the package, so brilliant stuff. Let's go and buy it. Oh, before I do, actually, some people said why don't you get the class telehandler, and I'd already said I was going to get the JCB one, so I'm going to stick with the JCB one for now, but it's a very good idea. I think if we ever need two, because we might do on this map, there's quite a bit of travelling involved, if we do need two, the next one we get will be the class one. Okay, yep, so the place we actually sell this is over here. Pop it into the workshop and we can repair it and sell it. Same with the bucket. I don't think we need to keep the bucket, so that is good. That brings in a substantial amount of money, but we do need a substantial amount of money because we need to buy this as well. I might as well buy now. And then when we buy this, it's probably a good idea to buy a lorry, just because it makes sense. We can put it on a dolly, but I prefer not to. So let's just keep that as standard. We can't really spend too much money here. Let's just buy that. And then we can buy the telehandler. Yes, we could... yeah, it's quite expensive, isn't it, that vintage one? I put the price at 25, which I thought was more reasonable. But it's a good mod. Very good mod. Okay. Speaking of good mods, we have this. This is something I am going to configure. We have different features like, I think there's possibly LED lights and stuff. Might be wrong with that, but let's just see. Maybe they come as standard. Actually, looks like Agri Pro might be LED. Don't think Agri Plus is, although I might be wrong. Yeah, let's go for Agri Pro. As for the design, low beacon, high beacon. Yeah, low beacon's a good idea for when working in tight areas, so we'll go with low beacon. But yes, we definitely need a pickup. No doubt about it. I think that is going to be the best one. Although we can always change it if we need to tow something else. And finally, the model number, the engine number. Yes, that's the lowest horsepower, 109, 125 and 145. I don't know if we're going to be towing much with this, so I think we'll probably go mid-range. Yes, 125 is good enough for us, I think. And finally, the wheel setup. Wow, they're chunky. We'll go with chunky. We can have agri tread, but yes, this looks amazing. We'll go with that. So it doesn't leave a huge amount of money, but we do have some other tractors to sell, like the armour track here and the Fendt Favorite. I may well be replacing those two with something else. So yeah, we'll obviously come back for the tanker soon. Let me just buy the big bucket, the grain shovel, 5,000 litre capacity. Very, very nice. Look at the size of that thing. Obviously we're not going to be scooping grain to begin with. It's actually a very bulky silage, but that actually is probably lighter than grain, at a guess. Okay, so do we have LEDs? I think we do. They look very nice. Okay, I'll just repeat this. I did sell the other animal trailer in the previous episode, which I did mention, but of course the narration was lost. Yes, I didn't need to buy that one at all. We do start off with a very generous amount of equipment. Anyway, here we are. The BGA. Nice interior. Very nice interior. I think the pedals do work as well. Yep. Always nice. Okay, so we have this first full load to scoop up and put into the BGA, into the processor. It should be much faster than using the other mini loader. This can lift more than twice the amount. 5,000 litres at a time. I think there's probably 35,000 litres in total. So nice and simple. So still 7 bucket loads. Whereas before it was about, oh, what was it, 18 or something? Something crazy. It took forever. So yeah, the other silage is still fermenting. So we can't bring that across yet, but we don't need to. We're going to have to deal with the biogas. Now we do have 2 valves just there to the right. And I believe that is where we deal with the biogas. So we'll come on to that in a minute or two. We do have a substantial amount here. Actually, I think I need to go into the control room and just switch this on, because we've just got to a full processor. Yeah, here are the valves. Biogas. Right then, yeah, that is switched off, isn't it? It is. There we go. So now it's producing the biogas and the digestate. We're never going to have to buy fertilizer again. Just keep spreading digestate. For free. Except for the spreader. We're going to have to buy the spreader. We might have something. I will check first, but we're not going to be buying that today anyway. Okay, nice and tidy. So yeah, we must go and buy the tanker. I'm told that you can sell the biogas just from here. But we need some of it so that we can do the drying. We need to dry the wheat. Right, so it's not going to fit fully at the moment. Just give it a bit of time. Yeah, so what do we have? Open gas valve, feed into gas network. And then I suppose if we bring the tanker here, we're going to be putting it into the tanker. But we do need to go here. This is the gas trader. So we can deliver biogas, we can have biogas bottles an output, as you can see here. The reason why I suggest that is because I don't know for sure, but I think the dryer takes the gas canisters. I might be wrong. Let's take a look. Okay, so what do we take? Combustibles, biogas. Well, it doesn't say it only takes the canisters. It looks like it should only take the canisters though. That's interesting. I've been using this guide on the website called Universimu. It is fantastic. So if you type in Hof Bergmann guide into Google, you'll find it. And it says here, you have 3 economic outlets for the methaner. Direct sales on the city's natural gas network by activating the yellow valve to choose either to store the gas or inject it into a network. That's what I was just talking about. You can take it via a road tank to the petrol station at the back of the building, which will buy a large quantity from you. Or number 3, you can send it to the gas merchant in town who will condition it into the bottles requested by families and usable in the gas grain dryer. So, yeah, I can't guarantee that. I still can't guarantee that we can't just use it in a tanker, but I think it would make sense to put it into some tanks. So we need to buy a truck. I just realised I've got this. It's very expensive, so we'd have to rent it. But yes, I can't actually remember this mod. I can vaguely remember this mod. Obviously, the price is quite high, but still, one day we will be able to buy this. So I really haven't been renting much at all. In fact, it would be interesting to see how much I have rented. I'm trying my best not to rent. Lorries don't come cheap, so there are exceptions. It's a very long chassis. Leased items, the cargo loading wagon and the tractor unit. Of course, we don't even have to buy this. We could buy another truck. This is just temporary. So I think really the best thing to do is going to be to transport it by road in the tanker to the petrol station at the back of the building, and also to do it in the canisters so that we can use it for the dryers. Now you can, as it says, you can sell it to the families, but I've checked the prices and it doesn't seem quite as good doing it that way. So I think the only reason for doing the canisters for us would be so that we can use it in the dryer. Oh no. But at the same time, yeah, I would still like to just try and fill the grain dryer up from this tanker, just so I know. But since it says that it's using canisters, yeah, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to do a bit of a test. I'm expecting it not to work. Right then. So I probably do have to do something else first, I would imagine. Just prepare myself. It does say refill. Oh, it's filling. Interesting. And it does seem to be quite a big tank, which is obviously very beneficial. So this is the gas station. I'm guessing this is the place we take it to. It said around the back. I just did a bit of research. Again, I'm always doing research. One day I'll be a master at this map, thanks to all the help from my viewers and from the guide. Okay, so that's actually full. 20,506 litres. Still producing it. So let's have a bit of a drive around, do a few tests and stuff. First of all, we'll test the dryer, but yeah, I think we're going to have to get canisters. I can also unload some at the gas trader. I like though that we do have a left-hand drive lorry. Very fitting for the place that we are, because we're driving on the right-hand side of the road. Left-hand drive in the vehicle, rather than a UK spec. Okay. Very spacious, got a sound system as well. As James May would say, for my tunes! Right. So, let's just back into here. I guess. I'm pretty much making this up as I go. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to take the gas canisters. Don't know about you, but I would say that looks like a gas canister storage place. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the gas trader. It's a bit of a drive, so I'll see you over there. Okay, gas trader. This must be the turning here. Want to get the right one. Lots of people. It's that one there. Just in here. So the man is waiting for us. He's been waiting for ages. But he can now get to work bottling our gas. Very good of him. I'll try not to run him over. Hello, the man. Okay. So that's emptying. The man can get to work. I would expect it to take all of it, but that's fine. We can bottle all this up. I think. I don't know if I don't know where we're going to store. I don't know if we would have to store loads of pallets. It's an experience we're learning. But yeah, I'll probably just sell the rest in a pipeline. I don't know. Okay, almost there. See what the man says. Oh, he's already get. Look at that. He's producing those gas bottles. Yes, I think I've given him a bit too much there. Not to worry. Almost filled the maximum you're allowed. Oh yeah, look at that. They're spawning. I think I've given him far too much. Anyway, let's go and get probably the gator. Which on the gate we can transport them back. What have I done? I've sold way too much. At least I'll never have to sell him anymore. Luckily, although it might not have felt it, that was only a small proportion of the gas we were actually going to be getting. So the rest will just be sold off. Let's just test something. Open gas feed into network. I got something. Close gas tap, no injection into gas network. So I guess it can sell as it goes. Or we could just do it whenever we want to. There we go. And there should be space for this now. Soon we'll be able to bring another loading wagon load of silage. But all this from just that one grass field. It's very good. There we go. Right, so this can wait until we do bring another load. Let's get the gator. We'll take the toolbox out. There might be a crate or some kind of trailer that we can transport it in a bit easier. That's pretty good. Probably a bit too big for the gator. We need a smaller trailer, like an Eiffel Williams. It would do it, but it doesn't look good. Oh, and whilst I'm here, thanks to everybody who mentioned this. You can lower the shelf. It's a really nice idea. Really like that. This map is so clever. Right, so let's just see how much we have. Get that filling. Check the screen. 11,000 litres left. 32 left to process. So yeah, there's not going to be enough to take yet, but yes, I was as usual wrong about the capacity. Not 35, that's the one on Survival Challenge. The one on here is huge. So yeah, please do let me know down below if you're learning with me here, or if you already know all this stuff. I'd love to know. I think there are quite a few people who are new to all this as well. Oh wow, so many canisters. Maybe we can abort this and just sell everything that we gave him. Anyway, let's start putting a few. We don't even need that many for the dryer. Although if we do get large quantities of grain, we will need quite a bit. Maybe you can just fill the tanker up again with these canisters. Empty the canisters if you park the tanker here. I'm sure there'll be a solution if we don't want it all. Yeah, interestingly, these are accepted back into there again. So that makes me think it would be accepted back into the tanker. So many canisters. How much does he have left? Yeah. What are they each? They can't be very big. 50 litres? I don't know. Anyway, we're almost full. It is the world's safest gator. Oh, oh. My load is slipping. There we go. Okay, let's go and give the dryers some gas. So we have the gas here. Open gas bottle storage. It would take 32. Oh, actually then, in that case, although yes, we do still have an awful lot of gas over at the trader, not quite as crazy as I thought it might have been. Because if this took 3 bottles or something, then yeah, it'd be a different story. Maybe we can traverse up to that, I'm not too sure. Depends how realistic you want to be, I suppose. That's quite realistic, it doesn't want you to do that. I like it. Although you could probably tip it. Just trying to play as if I was, well, trying to play for case to everybody's playstyle. Yeah, you can do that if you wanted to. Probably not the best idea though with gas canisters. So yeah, we actually do need to go back and get quite a lot more. Yeah, I need a little trailer. I think what I might do is just use the stair tractor. We'll take that trailer which I found earlier. Put this here for now. Okay. Yeah, because it's a really nice tractor this. I do like using it. It does have an extremely large weight on the front, which isn't really necessary. Take that off. We don't need that today. Yes, it really does affect the braking too. And yeah, the trailer is just over here. That's going to be a much more suitable setup. Although you probably can't strap. Oh, you can. Brilliant. Okay, so here we are. It's actually full, so they have stopped being created. But if I clear the area, which I'll very easily be able to do, then it will resume. And yeah, you can fit quite a few canisters in here. I'm not just going to, well, I was not going to throw them in here like this. I was going to stack them a bit more neatly. Although they do seem to be uprighting automatically, which is pretty decent. So maybe I can just throw them in. It would take some time to do it like this, but I am tempted. Anyway, let's get that time lapse underway. This would be painful in real time. Right, so I actually just rested until another full load appeared. So the trailer is getting very full now. On the second layer at the front, almost finishing the first layer at the back here. The only reason why I've started the top layer before finishing the back is because I've been throwing them in. So I'm just going to leave it here. We'll keep filling it gradually. 17,000 litres left. So yeah, you get the idea. Not bad. At the end of the episode, we will transport it back. But I think for now, let's just take a look at this. Get that filled up. I would imagine there is now going to be enough to fill it, or almost fill it. And we can take that over to the BGA, and we can get that processing as well. Okay, so 91%. If I just increase the rate of time again, just briefly, see if we can get 100%. Makes more sense to sell a full load. Okay, there we go. 53,000 litres. Let's go and get it tipped and processed. Okay, so that is going to be full again. There we go. 500 litres left in the bucket. Just leave it like that for a second. And yeah, what do we have here? £8,220. And the biogas tank is now back down to 250. So that is all working really well. Digest state is 24,337 litres. Everything is looking really good. I'll just get another scoop so we can leave that over the processor so it doesn't run out. And I think we've almost got all of the silage here. I don't think there's much left. We'll quickly head back, take a look, and then we'll finish off with those gas canisters. The next episode won't be looking at the gas at all. We're going to have to be getting back into the fields, I think. It'll be midsummer. And I also want to buy ducks. One thing is, because we have put so much gas over at the gas trader, I think that's a good thing, by the way, is we can probably sell the trailer, the tanker, and we can return the tractor unit. I could have just used a dolly. But yeah, I think that's actually worked out really well. Even though the gas trader has what would appear to be a very large amount. Right, so how much do we have left? Not much. That'll be done in no time. So let's just get back to here. We've got another full load. No surprise, because I did elapse the time. I'll get these all picked up, and I'll see you in a second. Crikey, the door's just shut. It's time to close. Doesn't he know I'm still here? I'm still playing with my gas bottles. Also, if this was left for dead, throwing them like I have been doing would have caused many explosions. And a chain reaction explosion too. Kaboom! Right, okay, so we are ready to go. Not sure what I can do about the gate. Oh, he's gone. He has gone. He's gone home. He's got bored of me. Okay, well, I have to deal with this on my own. Well, I'm out. If he knew the way I got out, I probably wouldn't be a customer anymore. But he shouldn't have locked me in. That's a lot of gas. Big delivery. Yes, I'm going to sell the trailer. Should give us 40-something thousand pounds back. Just park that there. And we'll get them. We'll get these messy back ones taken out. Get them put into the storage rack over here. I should have enough here. I love how that canister there has been taken out to be used. It's all plumbed in. That looks great. Okay, so the storage cabinet is full and padlocked. I'm not going to keep spawning them, because if we do, it's probably going to create lag. So we'll just go to the gas trader and get them when we need them. But there we go. We're ready. We're ready for the wheat harvest. This is fantastic news. We can get dried grain. We can then take it to the malt house, and then we can get the spent grain for free, and we can feed it to the goats. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.